It is 7:04 and it is Minden Monday. Time for Beat Mercedes. We are live streaming right now for the 7 a.m. social. If you want to check us out, we're on our YouTube channel, Mercedes in the Morning, also our Facebook page, so you can see what happens on the air and off the air. And on the air right now is our contestant. Welcome, Lulu. Hello, Lulu.
Woo!
How are you this morning? How was your weekend?
It was good, thank you.
How-
I didn't much for my anniversary, but it was good.
Wait, what? It was your anniversary?
Our 33rd year on Friday, so I made dinner, but we're good.
Okay, good. Well, I mean, how would a $3,600 diamond pendant from
Ooh.
Michael E. Menden Diamond Jewelers be for your anniversary? I think that would be a great gift. I'm gonna hand things over to JC and Steph. I'm gonna leave. I'm actually gonna run to the restroom.
Okay, Mercedes, go in the bathroom.
So,
Okay.
I'll be back and enjoy everyone.
She's out.
Good luck, Lulu. I hope you get it. Okay.
And Mercedes is out. She's stepping away from the studio. Happy anniversary, Lulu.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Are you ready for the holidays?
I haven't put the tree up yet or decorated.
I love it. I love your style, Lulu. We love it. Okay, so I'm gonna bring in Steph here. Have you heard Beat Mercedes before? Do you know how it works?
I do.
All right. We're gonna play a song for you, and as soon as you know that song, you shout out, "Got it!" Shout it at the top of your lungs. I will stop the clock and stop the song. You'll have 5 seconds to correctly identify it by artist and title. If you go a max of 20 seconds, the song automatically stops, and you got to give us something. Okay.
Okay.
All right. This is not the song. This is just test audio. Let me know you can hear the music that is playing. I just want to make sure everything is working properly. Can you hear that music?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so that's the test audio. The next sound you hear will be the actual contest itself. Are you ready?
Okay. Wait. Deep breath. Deep breath.
Deep breath.
Okay.
Steph, you ready?
I'm taking a deep breath with you. Okay, let's do this.
Taking a deep breath as well. And it starts now.
Oh, yes. Yes, got it.
Yes. Go ahead, Lulu, with your answer.
Do they know it's Christmas by Band-Aid?
Yes, Lulu, you are correct. Oh my gosh, Lulu, you did it in 3.6 seconds.
3.6 seconds.
Holy smokes.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, I don't know why I'm whispering. Steph, go get Mercedes.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Lulu, hold on 1 second. I'll keep you on the line here while Steph goes to get Mercedes. Mercedes is coming back in. Lulu, hold on 1 second, Lulu. Let's put Lulu on hold here. And Mercedes comes back. That was a fast bathroom break. I was kind of concerned she wouldn't make it back, but she did. All right, welcome back.
Hello.
I was concerned you might not make it back in
I
time.
know. I was concerned. I had just walked up and Steph's like, "Hello."
Rushing. Okay, Mercedes, I'm going to start the
Okay.
song. As soon as you know it, you say, "Got it," and you'll have 5 seconds to correctly identify it by artist and title.
Okay, I'm ready.
Let me hit reset on this clock, and it starts now.
Oh gosh. Oh, I know this. Ah. Do you know it's Christmas after all? I don't know the name of the song.
That is 20 seconds.
I
So
don't-
automatically have to stop the clock at 20 seconds.
I don't know
Mercedes,
the name of the song.
You got to give us something.
Is it John Lennon or do they? I know the song.
You're singing it.
Do they know it's Christmas after all? By it's like a collaboration of a bunch of artists. I think
It's Band-Aid.
I was gonna say Live Aid.
But no, it's Band-Aid. Band-Aid. Do they know it's
Oh
Christmas
my
time?
God!
So that's a hard one. Now, unfortunately, for you, Mercedes, Lulu got it correct in 3.6 seconds. Yes! Yes!
Are you
We got a winner. We finally got a winner.
Oh my God! Lulu!
Lulu.
I've never been so happy to lose.
Oh my
before.
gosh. 3.6 seconds. I mean, that is a strong time to get to.
That's insane. Lulu, congratulations. You just won a $3,600 diamond pendant from Michael E. Minden Diamond Jewelers.
Oh my gosh. I am I'm this is not real, right? You guys are messing.
Lulu, you nailed it. You crushed it.
I am deceased. Like, that is amazing. I am so happy for you, Lulu. Congratulations.
How am I supposed to work today?
You can call out. So we'll write you a letter.
Oh my God. This is amazing. I've never been so happy to lose ever in my life.
And
That is so
Mercedes, you got to go back and listen to the podcast
Was
because
it fast?
Lulu's like, I know it. And she stops the clock 3 points. Like, she had I think this song title first. And I didn't think she'd get the artist. She's like, it's Band-Aid. I'm like, boom, you got it, Lulu.
Oh my gosh. My run is officially over. I concede to Queen Lulu. You earned that, girl. Congratulations.
Lulu,
Oh no.
hold on 1 second, Lulu. We'll get some information here.
I'm so
And,
happy for her.
Starting next Monday, it's Beat Lulu on Minden
Yeah,
Monday.
right. Oh my gosh, that is. I mean, granted, I'm sad to my reign is over, but I couldn't be happier that Lulu got that. That is amazing.
That was awesome.
Wow, and way to pick a song that. I knew the song, but I was like, is that John Lennon? Like, I couldn't
That's
figure
funny.
it out.
I was gonna go with that John Lennon song, and then I heard this one over the weekend. I think it was like it's like the 30th or 40th anniversary of that song. It's got to be 40th anniversary.
Wow.
And then
you stumped me good on that.
I texting Steph, and I'm thinking Mercedes is gonna get it,
No,
but there's no way someone listening to the show is gonna get it. They might know it, but they wouldn't know the name or title. But yeah,
totally opposite. She knew it. And I
Yeah.
was like,
Woo!
wow, great job, Lulu. Oh my gosh. That is a great Minden Monday. So next time we play, we start at $100 again.
We
Okay,
reset.
isn't that crazy that we started at 100 and we got to $3,600?
Oh, even crazier. Lulu identified it in 3.6 seconds. 3,600,
that's weird.
3.6 seconds.
And wait, what was her anniversary?
33.
Oh, wouldn't that be crazy if it was 36?
Oh my gosh.
That
There's
would've
a lot
been
of
crazy.
threes in there today.
Yeah, that's oh man,
Woo!
nice job. Nice job. Wow.
Listen, if you want to be like Lulu and win something big today, we're doing the 12 days of Christmas. That happens in the 8 o'clock hour. So next hour, your chance to win a present from under the Mix 94.1 Christmas tree.
I can just pull it up anywhere that I'm at. On your smart speaker. It's so easy to listen on my smart speaker.
Holy smokes.
That was great. I'm so happy for her.
I didn't think she would get it. And when she's like, oh, I'm like, all right, stop the clock. And like, then she's like, I don't know. And she just knew it.
And so fast, that's crazy. Yeah, I could not place. I kept thinking Live Aid. And I
Yeah.
was like, I knew that wasn't right. And I was just like, and I didn't know if the actual title of it was called Do They Know It's Christmas? What's that John Lennon song?
That's what I wanted to go. Mary,
It's
Do they-
called one thing, but they don't really say that in the song or something. I don't know.
yeah.
I was just having a hard time with that one, but that was a great job.
Live Aid was a concert, right?
Yes. Yeah.
USA for Africa is We Are the World. Right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. What's the John Lennon?
Yeah.
So this. Oh yeah. Okay. So it's called War Is Over.
That's right.
Happy Christmas. War is over. But he just says like, so this is Christmas, and so that's what I kind of thought it was at first. But yeah, that was awesome. How cool.
That's cool. As soon as it passed the moment, I'm like, she's gonna stop the clock at 4 seconds, 5 seconds. I'm like, holy cow, she's going.
I know.
forward.
I kept going. I couldn't place it. That was cool.
Do they know? Does that mean we went 36 weeks or 35 weeks without a winner? That's crazy. Did you guys know it? Anyone watching know it? So we started 100. It was $100 or $500 one.
So the first time we did it in 2021, I think we started at 500 and they made us do the rules over again for 2022.
Yeah.
And then it started off at 100. Yes.
So we've done 35 weeks then? Like, right?
Has to be, yeah.
Yeah.
And we started in March. So it even gave us less time, yeah. And then not including vacation and holidays that we were on. That sounds about right. I have another fun fact about Lulu, but I'll wait for Mercedes to get here.
Okay.
It's really cool. Let me send her information over to them. I was like, I don't know how this works, Lulu. I don't know when you're going to get it because this year my first winner ever.
Yeah.
So I said, be patient with us. But other than that, congrats. And she was just so excited.
I think it had to be the 40th anniversary of that song.
That's crazy. So she said another fun fact about everything is her and her husband got their wedding rings and their engagement rings from Michael E. Minden when they were across the street from the Boulevard Mall.
Oh my
33
God.
years ago. Isn't that crazy?
That's amazing.
That's
I'm
really
so
cool.
happy for her. That's cool.
Lulu.
So cool.
All these people are texting me like, it was a good run, champ. I'm like, it's fine.
35 weeks.
I'm
35.
okay with losing. Like I'm sad about it. I'm like, it's okay.
We started in February?
Was it? I don't
March.
know.
March.
Because I remember being like, when are we starting this? Remember, we were like, when is it starting? When is this starting? Like the first couple weeks.
Yeah.
We were anxious to start it. And they're like, okay, we're ready. And we're like, yay, let's do it.
That's cool.
That's crazy. February 28th, the last Monday of February is when we started.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Nice. Okay, I sent her information over.
Oh, that's so cool. I'm so happy for her. I can't believe she got her wedding ring there, though. That's nuts.
I love it. Okay. You said, JC, that she stopped the clock at what, 36? 3.6?
Yeah, 3.6.
And who was her 30? And she won a $3,600 diamond pendant. That's the coincidence there. That's
right.
crazy.
If you would have stopped it at like 3 seconds or like 2.6, I'd have been so bummed. Like, oh, because that's got to be the fastest time a contestant got it, too. That's a respectable time.
It just wasn't clicking for me.
Yeah,
Like
what-
I knew it was a Christmas song. I just could not place it. Yeah, I was having a hard time. But
Someone
that-
said,
that's
play
2
the
weeks in a
song.
row. I messed up.
Oh, whoa.
I'm losing my edge.
After 34 weeks, she starts to lose her edge at week 35 and
I
36. she goes down.
know.
we know now for next year.
I was playing along, like sometimes I'll play it in my car, like I'll switch stations, and I was like, can I get it right away just by listening? And I was thinking of sending you the songs, but it's like, well, now that I've heard them, I know what they
Yeah.
are. But I got stumped on a couple there too. I was like, oh dang, what is wrong with me?
We talked about this for years to come.
I
don't
know. History has been made.
Really is.
Or do
12,
you
12,
send us
22.
the song? Do you send us the songs and then we know like where your genre struggles are?
Well, obviously Christmas. I'm actually pretty good at Christmas music.
Yeah.
It's just that song I could not place.
Was that Poison Unskinny Bop that got everything twisted?
Yeah, I got that one.
Can you believe that next year is going to be 100 years of Disneyland?
100 years of Disneyland?
Celebrate 100 years. Oh, Disney in general. Never
Oh,
mind.
I was like, I don't
That
think
doesn't make any
Disneyland is that old.
I was like, really? That is
Yeah.
insane. Time just I could have sworn they were just celebrating the 50.
Yeah.
It's just of Disney. They put out like merch and stuff, like the jerseys. I don't know if you could see it.
No.
They're super cute. This is so you, Mercedes. Yeah, I'll send it to you.
The traffic light turns 100 next year.
Wow. The traffic
that-
light and Mickey Mouse share a day.
Oh, I love those. The tie-dye.
Yes. I think
Oh,
of
that's-
tie-dye, I think of you.
That's so funny. I love tie-dye. I love those ears, the purple. That's so pretty.
Oh, that is super cute. It's like a lavender.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
And then the original Mickey Minnie cast as ornaments. Very smart.
Yeah, super cute.
Well, if you're just joining the show, you missed it. Mercedes, someone beat her. Beat Mercedes. This is the first time it's ever happened. Lulu beat Mercedes, and she won a $3,600 diamond pendant from Michael A. Menden Diamond Jewelers.
Yeah, that was amazing. And congratulations again to her celebrating an anniversary. And yeah, what a win. That was fantastic.
The song that Mercedes couldn't identify and Lulu did in 3.6 seconds was from Band Aid, the supergroup that did this song in 1984. Can you name some of the singers? I got it pulled up. Some of the singers that were on this song.
I don't know a single one. John
Really?
Lennon?
John Lennon was dead at the point.
Oh, I have
Paul
no
McCartney's in
clue.
there.
Oh, really?
You got Bono's in there. George Michael, Boy George, Sting, Paul McCartney, Simon Le Bon, Phil Collins, Kylie Minogue.
Glad that wasn't one of the questions too. Yeah, I have
That's
no
the answer
idea.
I wanted. I wanted you guys to name all the singers that are in that song. Something else I want to touch on is we were talking about beer jingles last hour, and we mentioned the Busch beer jingle. Here is the Busch beer jingle that I was talking about.
I've never heard that ever in my entire life. That was literally the first time I've heard that.
Here's an actual commercial for it from the 80s. This might ring a bell because that's the newer version.
Still nothing.
It sounds like an afterthought, the word beer. Like, hey, mountains of bush. Beer. It just sounds
And
weird.
then the one your dad would sing.
Here's to good friends. Tonight is kind of special.
That's it. It was an actual song, but they used it in Lowenbrow commercials. And here's one of the commercials. This is an older one from 1979.
Good friend, tonight is kind of special.
Hey, where's Bob?
I thought it was with you.
No, you're kidding.
He's not down yet.
You think something happened?
Let's start looking.
When you want the taste of a truly great American beer, tonight, let it be Lowenbrow.
Hey, you know, for a minute there, you really had us.
Man, they really went all out for their beer
They
commercials.
really did full blown songs and everything.
Now it's like what was the what's up? That's not now, that's old, but like
Yes.
they really went from like producing a whole like storyline to what's up?
This is kind of crazy. 1 second, Patti LaBelle is getting flowers from front row fans. The next, she's getting rushed off stage to avoid a possible explosion at her show. That's the alarming scene that played out Saturday night. It's in Milwaukee. Patty's performing, and she'd just taken a pause between songs to talk to the crowd. She accepted a bouquet of flowers from the crowd when suddenly these bodyguards rush out on stage and grab her and yank her off the stage. I've got the audio of what it sounded like. Patty's completely shocked.
770.
They just grab her and yank her off the stage. The confused audience was immediately evacuated after that moment of panic. The venue eventually pulled the plug on Patty's show. Someone had called in a bomb threat to the place.
That's crazy. I saw the video. She does look completely stunned. And they're like not messing around. And
No.
then she's just like, what's happening?
That's got to be alarming too. You're on
Yeah.
stage doing a thing. All of a sudden, your security comes running out to grab you, and then obviously when they tell the crowd, everyone quietly, calmly leave. There's been a bomb threat. Run.
Mm,
BTS member Jin. Have you seen his shaved head?
yes.
He looks good.
It was so sweet. Like he posted that on Weverse, and it's totally him to make it like he wrote like I look kind of good with my hair like this, trying to make everyone laugh instead of cry because he's going to the military.
His hair was good. I like
Yeah,
the look.
it
It's a
looked
nice
good.
little look.
Yeah.
So next hour, speaking of winning, we've got the 12 days of Christmas. This is your chance to win a present from under the Mix 94.1 Christmas tree. That's happening in the 8 o'clock hour. Also, 8:25, we're doing Heads Up, and you're going to win tickets to go see the Red Hot Chili Peppers. We're late here, so we'll go after traffic.
Okay.
Tomorrow's Brooklyn's birthday, right?
Yep.
Woo!
Wow. Is it her golden birthday?
No, that was last year.
Oh,
Yeah, that was
She's
last
golden
year.
now.
she's still golden.
Um, want to try like, gosh, I don't know.
Should be like a title when you want to talk about watching other people's jobs and stuff, and do you do that or?
Yeah, I don't know if we have that that actual bit. It was song quiz. It was, I think, Thursday at like 7:20 or so.
Uh-huh. Oh, I deleted that. I'd have to go back into the logger. 7:30?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think it was. It was funny because I was playing along and I missed the exact same two that I missed the first time we did it with the same answers, and I was doing it out loud, and I was taking Brooklyn to school, and she's like, "Don't you remember?" I was like, "I honestly don't," and I missed them. It was so funny.
I'll be back. Let's see if I can find.
This traffic report is brought to you by Visit Quality County. I'm John Barr, and here's the latest conditions from the Finley Toyota Traffic Center. Northern Beltway going to be flowing a couple of spots. Eastbound approaching at southbound at Centennial Parkway and westbound in the area of North Jones. The rest of the Valley freeways, though, in terrific shape. 95 north, just a little tapping. Southern Beltway, nothing serious. Stephanie to Valley Verde. Got a new crash in the South Valley, westbound Silverado Ranch at the top of the on-ramp 15 northbound. And watch for a right lane blocked by a wreck on southbound Lamb at 215. Mitch Kelly with your time saver traffic.
It's wonderful in Tuolumne County. Here, your wonder leads to the wonder of iconic Yosemite, historic California Gold Country, and the majestic High Sierra. Tuolumne County. Wander freely. Go to visitgctoday.com. Let's go.
Welcome back to Mercedes in the Morning
Let's go.
on Mix 94.1.
So we are live this morning. Last week we took a couple of days off towards the end of the week because we have some extra vacation that we needed to use before the end of the year. So we took a couple of days off, and it was so funny. So on I think it was Thursday morning, I was driving my daughter to school, and I never get to drive her to school. So I was kind of excited about it. You know, I got up and I made her some breakfast. She usually rushes out, doesn't eat anything, or just grabs something quick, and I made her some breakfast, and I'm like, I'll take you to school. She's like, oh, so we were all excited, and we drive in, and we're listening to the radio station, and we're listening to some of our best of bits that have played in the past. And it's so crazy to me when we do that, because some of these things, like literally we lived this, and I forgot about having the conversation. So if you ask a question on what's playing, I'll answer it in my mind. And then my voice will say that on the air. And it's like so trippy to me, because it's like, wow, this is really me talking. And we were playing a game on one of the bits that I was listening to. You were giving me like the rapid fire songs, and I was having to guess them as fast as I could. It's like one after the other. Boom, 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 boom. Do you remember doing that?
Steph put it in there. I remember. Yeah, we played that game a couple times for the past year. Just boom, it kind of tied us into Beat Mercedes. We were doing.
Yeah.
So this one that you heard on Thursday, we did it back in September, late September, is when we did that game. So a couple months ago is when we did the game live for the first time, and you're now playing along this past Thursday morning as the game is re-airing.
Yeah, so it's re-airing. I totally forgot what songs you had picked, so I was like playing along, and I was shouting out the answers in the car with Brooklyn in there, and it was so funny because as I'm playing, I was shouting out the answers, getting it right, and then I missed one. And I missed the exact same one at the time. Like I missed the same two and I guessed the wrong two answers. It was so funny. It was just bizarre.
Were you faster than yourself listening to yourself? So for example, like going back to this, are you getting the song faster than the first time you heard it? You know what I'm saying? Like, are you beating yourself? Are you beating yourself on the replay?
No, I was kind of doing it in unison. It was so bizarre. It was like some alternate universe that I was in it was like deja vu. It was all of that. It was so crazy. Do you ever like when you're doing something that other people do you watch how other people are doing your job? Like, let's say you are a food server. Are you overly analytical of food servers when you go out to eat? Like, that's not how I would do it. Like, I was listening to myself. I'm like, ooh, I shouldn't have said that. You paused too long there. I was like criticizing myself as I was listening, and then as I was playing the game, I'm like, how could you get that wrong? Twice,
Coming down on yourself.
It was so funny.
I'm the same way listening to the show, listen to the best of show. Someone will say something that I completely forgot. Either you will chime in with something or I'll chime in. I'm like, oh my gosh, and I'll start laughing out loud. When I worked at the rental car place, I remember going to rent a car and just asking about all the insurance options that they had. I wanted to see what this person's pitch was compared to my pitch when it came to trying to sell the extra coverage for a rental car. And same thing with staying in hotels. When I worked at the inn, if I stayed in a hotel a couple times when I worked at the inn, and I always get to the room and I call down and ask for some extra towels or something to see how they did it. How do they deliver the towels? How quickly? What was their system? I would always do geeky things like that.
Does anyone else do that where you test people who do the same job that you do, and how do you test them? It was so funny because I never even really thought of that. And I was listening to other bits, and in my mind, it's the first time I'm hearing it, even though we lived it. And you'd say something and I'd laugh. I'm like, oh my gosh, or I didn't catch that when he said that before. Or I'd say something, I'm like, oh, that was actually kind of funny. Or that was definitely not funny. Like, what? It was just weird. It was so weird being on the other end.
You get I know you get them too. It's the best is if we have a day off or something, and I'll get a message phone 7:00 in the morning, and it's like gingerbread lattes. I'm like, why are you texting me gingerbread lattes? I'm like, oh, we must be talking about Starbucks drinks or something on the air.
I usually try not to make people feel bad. I'll be like, oh my gosh, yes.
Same thing.
Because then if they know that you're on vacation, they feel so bad. I'm like, no, just keep texting. It's totally fine.
So next hour, the 12 Days of Christmas continues. We got our Mix 94.1 Christmas tree. It's here in studio. It's got some personality with it. Next hour, your chance to pick a present from underneath the Mix 94.1 Christmas tree. And up next is the Hot 3. What do you got for us?
Looking to next month, are you going to have a dry January or maybe just a dry-ish January? We're going to talk about that also. It takes this long to feel like you are thriving in a new job and a new toilet that can diagnose your health issues. We're going to talk about all that coming up next in the Hot 3.
Hold that thought. More of Mercedes in the Morning. We'll be right back on Mix 94.1.
Hi. Those Those are the crappy headphones.
They're the great.
Which ones? Mercedes, others real muffled, you said?
Yeah, it's fine for as quick as I'm there. It's fine.
But just like for future, are they bad for guests in the future? Like a guest that comes in,
Yeah,
is it
they
distracting?
sound well. Maybe it's just this jack, but they sound really weird.
I mean, Mercedes is a pro, can work through it, but would a guest be distracted hearing that? What are they? Is it the head jack? What's this? Aren't they like Rockstar headphones that were promotional headphones?
Are they?
What do they say on the side?
They totally hit me in the face. Rock House, Las Vegas. Grand opening 2013.
It's almost 10 years old.
I think it's the jack. We have better ones in the office.
I think it's the only one.
We need to get better back stuff. They're just like muffly, like over modulated.
Yeah. We've had this since 2013. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know if we for that DJ thing, like if we want to pick 5 songs, so Steph can put them in. If we want to do like our own little DJ set,
Yeah. We want to do that at 8 or
yeah, like 8ish or something.
These are way better.
headphones or jack?
Sony.
Oh, those are my old headphones.
They're cute.
Yeah.
My ears are bigger than it, but it's fine.
Yeah, they're tiny. Yeah, those are like my go-to headphones back in the day. Aw.
They're very 2000.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll use them.
If you think about those other headphones, every single guest in studio that's been on the show since 2013 would have put those on their head. It's kind of crazy.
That's actually legendary.
Yeah.
You have to go on a little case.
Yeah. Yeah, there's 5 songs, right?
Yeah. Just like hooks.
I'm thinking of all my songs. Like I know which ones.
I know it's like a split between current and not current, like classics. You know, for me, trying
For
to
you?
decide.
I think mine are actually mostly classics. You guys can't steal mine. I'm putting mine up already.
Oh, I'm not even looking.
I'm
I'm-
looking,
you're not?
I'm
Okay.
surprised. Maybe we can have repeats.
We can have repeats. You're right.
Yeah.
Let me think about what order I want to go in.
Oh, I don't. I'm not looking.
Okay.
Put them on. Like a Wednesday hockey.
Okay. Okay. Let me.
I
do
won't
it.
see it,
Let me
right?
do it.
Do Wednesday.
Wednesday. I will put it on Wednesday.
Then we will all be surprised
Okay.
for the first time.
Okay. Are you guys gonna text it or email me?
I'm emailing you. I'm
You're
starting
emailing?
it.
Okay. Okay, I'll put mine in first so that I'm not cheating. People don't think I'm cheating.
I think we want to do it more like time wise, probably better because if we go at 8:15. I think just looking the way the clock is right now, probably 8 o'clock will be pretty tight.
Okay. That gives me time too. Put them in. Got to make a hook. Be right back.
Oh, it is.
All right, I'm done. I
done?
like my list. I would dance.
You would dance to it?
You would dance to it?
I would definitely dance.
I'm gonna text you mine.
Okay. I heard you giggling, JC. You must have thought of a song. Is that why?
I got 5. Yeah,
You got 5. Okay.
yeah. I was giggling over my songs.
I'm sending you mine now. I just finished.
I'm excited to see your guys's.
Oh, this song's gonna end.
Here we go. 3, 2. It's time for the Hot 3 on Mix 94.1.
The Hot 3, it's brought to you by attorney Paul Powell. More lawyer, less fee.
People have used dry January as a way to, feel better after maybe overindulging in alcohol during the holiday season. But a lot of people say dry January is just not as fun, just coming out of the holidays. So now there's a new thing, and it's called dryish January. A survey found that 86% of drinkers would be more likely to participate in dry January if the focus was more about drinking in moderation as opposed to not drinking at all. On one hand, obviously, it makes some sense. Cutting back on alcohol is easier than abstaining altogether. And a single month of not drinking is probably not that much better for you than consuming low to moderate amounts. The problem is moderation is so vague that it doesn't really force you to make a notable change. It's like saying you're going on a diet-ish. You're like, 90% of people in the survey say they're drinking less booze than they have at other points in their life to prioritize health, work, productivity, parenting, and alertness/sleep.
What's the term? California sober? Some celebrity use that. They're going California sober. They'll smoke a little weed here and there. Like, well, you're not going completely sober then.
Yeah, that's not completely sober. I do sleep better when I don't drink alcohol. Over the weekend, I had a couple glasses of wine on Friday, slept horrible. What did I have? The Channel 8 Christmas party. I had vodka soda, slept horrible. Last night went to the hockey game, and I was like, I'm not gonna have anything. Like, I'll usually have a glass of wine or something at the hockey game. I'm like, I'm just drinking water. Slept so good last night. It's just like the alcohol totally disrupts my sleep.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. Laura, she stopped drinking. This would have been in late October, early November. She just wanted to take a little break from it. Not that things were getting crazy, but she just wanted same thing. That's waking up early the next day to go ride the horses, maybe a little bit of a hangover, just not getting that solid sleep. So she's going to go a couple weeks without drinking. It's now mid-December and she still hasn't had a drink, and she's really, really liking, waking up on the weekends. We always go out to dinner on Friday nights, have a couple glasses of wine or something, and she just likes that feeling. So because of her not drinking, it's been nice if we go out. I have that designated driver, but I now find myself scaling back as well. Not drinking as much because she's not, but it's something about waking up on that Saturday and Sunday morning, because there were a couple Friday nights where I tied one on. We get home and I wake up the next morning and just be sluggish. And then a day I'm like, why am I working so hard throughout the week? I'm enjoying myself Friday night, but I'm throwing away my Saturday morning because I'm tired, a little bit cranky with a headache. It's not worth it sometimes.
Yeah, it takes a lot out of you. And it's like when I was 21, I could recover like that. It's like, oh, I just need Taco Bell, I'll be fine. And then I was like, good to go.
The cure-all.
Yes, exactly.
Plus, you had 0 responsibilities and you're sleeping till 11 a.m.
My daughter was telling me one of her friends got a little tipsy over the weekend, and wouldn't she, my daughter, she is not into alcohol and partying. So she was telling me how she's always like the mom of the group, like taking care of, making sure everyone gets back okay and all this. She's like, she kept telling me to have good sleep, like 700 times. She's like, Sophie, have good sleep tonight. Have good sleep tonight, Sophie. And she's like,
great.
oh my gosh. She's like, is this what it's like dealing with drunk people?
Oh my gosh, poor Sophie.
I know. She's like, it was unbelievable.
You only take so much to snap. You have good sleep.
They're telling me to have good sleep. Also this morning, if you started a new job this year and it still feels like you're kind of learning the ropes, do not worry. A new poll found that it takes the average person over 18 months to feel like they are truly thriving in a new job. The answer was 1 year and 7 months. So if you started a new job today, you wouldn't feel like you were thriving until July of 2024. It's going to be a while. but be patient, because according to this poll, there are signs that you are truly thriving at your job. One, you know how to find the resources you need each day. You can help other people doing it. You built strong relationships with your coworkers. You don't need to ask a lot of questions day to day. You can get through most of your days without asking for help, and you're able to explain things to your colleagues. Those are signs that you're thriving in a new job.
Going back to when you first started in radio, do you remember when you felt like you hit your groove? You're like, all right, this I got this kind of.
Yeah, it took, I'd say, longer than that. I think it took me a good 2.5, 3 years before I felt like I kind of had a routine. I was always trying to mix things up to get the right routine. So this does not work. I did this for 6 months. I'm going to try this. This did not work. But I don't know that I ever feel like I'm completely in the groove. I always feel like there are things I can do to improve things for sure.
Still learning, for
Yeah,
sure.
100%. Finally, this morning, if you feel like your Alexa or your Siri is listening all the time, this product is probably not for you. But a team at Georgia Tech came up with a device that straps to your toilet, and it can diagnose health issues by listening to your bowel movements, basically. They did this presentation last week at the Acoustical Society of America's annual meeting in Nashville, and it's called the Diarrhea Detector. Okay, so it uses AI to analyze the sounds that are happening inside your poor toilet bowl. And there's a red light that clicks on if it detects something irregular. It also records audio so it could be turned into data and tracked. They found that healthy bowel movements usually I don't want to get like too gross. Okay, so I'm really
You shouldn't have to work for it, right?
It makes like a singular tone, if that makes any sense.
Like a slide
versus like more it's like let's just equate it to throwing rocks into a lake. Okay, so you're gonna throw some rocks into a lake. A good sound would be just taking one rock and kerplunk. Okay, that's a good sound. A bad sound would be like taking a handful and just that's a bad sound. Okay, so we're going kerplunk versus for now. They want to use it in areas with lots of is it called cholera, so doctors can know if there's an outbreak there. Sometimes they think that the algorithm could be used in things like Alexa devices, so you can monitor your own health. Would you put one of these? Would you put like a Siri on your toilet?
I don't know. I'm all for that stuff. I still don't buy it that based on the sound you can judge someone's colon health. It just seems, I don't know.
Well, if there's like a lot of like that would probably be a signal that like maybe
something's going on
right,
there.
you know. But who has to listen to? Yeah, that's a problem. Who's listening to the audio? Like, who has to analyze that? And are you like, wow, this is what it's all come down to. I'm sitting here listening to people go to the restroom.
Oh, that sounds like this. Okay. Oh, I haven't heard that before.
Yeah. Oh, that's a problem. That's a problem. Stat. Red light.
Directly to the thing like, hey, this is Frank back at the lab.
Hey, pardon me. I know you're busy right now, but I would go to the doctor if I were you.
Have a good day and don't forget to flush. Here we are in the 8 o'clock hour, 8:25. Tickets for you to go see the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Those are yours when you win Heads Up. What time here, but on the tighter side? A few minutes for this next break.
Okay. Well, it's 8 o'clock, guys. We miss you Thursday and Friday, but glad we were back. So we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.